Today we are out at Kansei Wheel's factory or warehouse, whatever you want to call it, and we are about to throw their brand new wheels that they actually haven't released yet. The 5 welders in one. Before we get into that, let's get straight into a shop tour and show you how these wheels are made and how their warehouse works. All right, now just to start it off, you might realize the old wheels we've been running for now 3 years have done us so well. We've got about 10 or so of these Kansei tandems in 18 by 10.5 plus 12 all round. We run a 255 35 tire up front and 265 or 285 35 on the rear. Yeah, these wheels have been through some absolute abuse over the years. It's, yeah, I think I said 3 years strong. Got a second in Australia. They've been in some big crashes and still have not failed. So gone through the test of time on the Barrawagz, pushing all that power, absolutely cooking them, smacking them into people, all the good stuff. There's a few of them with some good marks on them. I'm not sure if these ones do. No, just a few little smacks here and there. They definitely had their time, so it's about time we do upgrade. Great wheels, amazing looking wheels. Let's get in here. The main company that started Kansei Wheels is Raceline Wheels. They do some big donk wheels, but we'll go through all that in a second. Yo!
Jason!
How you doing?
What's going on, buddy?
Working hard or what?
No, you gotta make it look like it though, you know, appearances.
That's it. So this is the main man, Chris Sempek.
You try.
Kansei Master.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is your nice little office, and
this is it, man.
This is where you make it happen.
This is the Bat Cave. Yeah, we got a bunch of cool stuff always happening here. New merch we're developing. You can show the people.
Ooh, fancy merch. Sneak peeks.
Because everyone's got to have good merch.
You've always got cool merch. I was just saying before, that top is a cool one. That's the one you did.
Yeah, shout out to Davey Love, Wide Open Throttle. He did a sick design for one of our events, the Kansei Invitational, which you should probably drive next year up in Oregon. Yeah. But yeah, sick event. We're always working on cool new stuff, and then there's a little sneak peek.
Secrets.
Yeah, blur it out maybe. Blur it out. But yeah, this is the wheel you're here to get.
Yeah,
this is
really cool. Really cool.
Been in development in a long time. We haven't launched a new wheel in 2 years. So, I mean, we've launched other like specs and like the 15-inch wheels and like smaller versions, but it was time for a brand new design.
I'm stoked for it.
So yeah, you're here to help us model that. Do a fun setup with silver on one side. And you got metal because we just talked to Grant, our buddy Grant.
Yeah, I heard
Shout
about
out
this.
to Grant.
We've got the car on display. It'll be like the first little sneak peek for people at FD next weekend. So it works out okay. They'll get to see both the colours.
Both finishes, yeah.
Are there 3 colours or just 2?
There will be 3.
Will be 3?
There will be 3. Yeah. And we talked about something cool for next year.
Yeah. I haven't given anything away.
Yeah. Next year they better bring their sunglasses.
That's it. So this is where you get all the big ideas.
Where all the cool stuff happens. But we have a whole lot more going on out here in the showroom, in the shop, in the warehouse.
All right.
As you know, we're part of a parent company called Ally Wheels. So we make a lot of stuff here, not just
That's the word I couldn't figure out before.
Yeah. Mother, father, sister company.
Give us a quick run of how Kansei actually started.
Yeah, so I had been working here at the parent company Allied as just wheel designer, product developer. But I always had a burning passion myself. I can tell from the office for car stuff myself, coming from that world. So I had an idea to develop my own line of products that I would manage and curate and develop on my own using what I already had done.
Nice.
And I just took all that and I said, hey, let's put that all into our own product line that could be niche and really cool. And that was Kansei.
Pitched the idea and it landed.
Yeah, it landed, and I've got a lot of creative control over it, but we used a lot of the cool resources that we have here for our factories. And
just a quick backstory, and I guess the stuff you've done the last few years. I mean, I bought your wheels, I think 3 years ago now when we built the Wagon, and then I think you came on board the year after for the Australian series.
It was a really cool, I was just scrolling Instagram one day, checking, I used to do the Instagram every day, and one day I just see this crazy wagon on tandems, and I was like, Australia? I was like, we didn't sponsor anyone in Australia. You just bought them.
Yeah, I just saw them, I was like, these wheels look sick, I needed something different.
And then we just, snowballed into like a working relationship, which has been very cool.
Yeah.
Very fun. And you're always doing cool stuff anyway. So
well, I'm here.
Yeah, you're here. Yeah,
I'm here.
It's been rad. But we have a lot more here than just cool shirts and cool wheels, so we'll show them the back and show them the whole picture here. You know,
let's do it.
Like we got a lot of cool stuff going on. So
show us what you got.
We'll get into it, right? So I don't know if you want to show them. This is going to be the new wheels.
Why not? Why not? They can have little sneak peeks. It's not the same as not on the car. So.
Yeah. So,
but damn.
This is it. This is our newest, the latest and greatest, the Kansei 7 TE Gravite style lip, which we haven't done before. Most of our stuff has a nice big step lip on it and like a low concave face, or the spokes go all the way to the face like you see here. Like the Astro's infamous for having a great deal of concave, massively concave and cool. And then the Astro will continue to be our other big concave wheel. This is still a concave wheel. This is the 10.5 plus 12.
Yep.
Super deep, huge brake clearance. So we really like to put a lot of emphasis on how friendly we are to some of the big brake, high performance guys out there.
It's a real racy
yeah, a little more motorsporty, a little bit more detail. You get some cool stuff here, like the way the spoke meets the lip. Kind of opens it up. And
I don't even want to know the hours you spent on every single little detail.
You saw some of the previous versions.
I did.
We really got a lot of feedback. So it was a very communal effort to kind of develop this wheel, because we work with such cool people, and everyone has an opinion on wheels. So why not?
So give us a quick one on the
So if you are familiar, Raceline is another brand that we have here in house. Truck wheels, big truck wheels, small truck wheels. We also do side-by-side wheels. So if you're into the ATVs. These are two-piece forged wheels that we make in-house. It's called our billet series. So
what kind of cars are these supposed to suit? Like, is that
a lot of
old
custom,
school,
old school stuff for sure, and new school stuff. But I would say like lowered C10s, resto mod stuff. They're really cool. It's a niche following. These are two-piece forged, so forged outer and forged inner.
Sounds expensive.
It is very expensive. They start at about $1,000 a wheel. But it's something we've been making here for close to 30 years.
Yeah, it's really cool. Full American made, That's like everything,
Yeah, we've been doing this longer than I've worked here. We've been developing these more side-by-side wheels, UTV stuff. It's really good for the desert, sand, rocks, mud. If you're into vintage VW stuff, air-cooled VW stuff, Mobile Wagon is our smaller wheels for the big wide 5-bolt pattern. More of the two-piece stuff here.
They are some big mamas.
That's probably a 24. You can get really crazy with this product line. Yeah, so more two-piece stuff here, but now we'll cruise to the back. So most of what we do here is store all the brands that we carry, like I mentioned, Kansei, Raceline, Mobile Wagon. We do have other warehouses too. So we have one in Arizona and Dallas and Seattle and Indiana. The HQ is definitely here in California.
Yep.
So, but also, not only being a warehouse, we are also a machine shop and assembly area. We originally, back in the 90s, started off as a steel wheel only company. And then eventually we branched out into cast aluminum wheels, which are made overseas. For the steel wheels, they're made here, which is really cool to have. And as long as the billet two-piece wheels are made here. So it's really,
that's
really
what all these are. These all the
So these are all the hoops for the steel stuff.
Yep.
Not a lot of other companies like us that are family owned are developing wheels in-house. And we take what we learn and we talk to our factory partners overseas, and we really fine-tune products. We don't just accept what they give us. We really dive in and make them better. There's a lot to be said that a lot of other wheel companies don't talk about is in between the beads. There is so much going on that you can change.
Yep.
I nerd out on what you can do in here because it makes a big difference at the track.
Definitely is one of the biggest things I noticed, like mounting up the wheels, because a lot of us, like at our shop, we do them ourselves. So like how easy it is to mount, Kansei wheel. Just on and off is just nice, like putting a slick on there, and then they don't debead as well. So
this is our machine shop here. We got a lathe, a couple of mills. This is where we're making the forged aluminum wheels in-house. So it's a gigantic lathe right here. A steel wheel obviously starts off as a hoop, and then this is the machine that presses in the centers. All the centers are right here.
Yep.
They press them in. And like I said earlier, obviously when you just slap a wheel together, it's not going to be straight. You want the center to be as straight as possible. So what he's doing, he's just screwing up the center so that the bead run out.
And he cranks the 5 welders in one. Damn.
So right here is where they put the two-piece wheels together. The forged two-piece wheels.
Yep, big boys.
Take a hoop, you put it here on the flamethrower, you heat it up. And then here's their screwing up machine. Give it a spin, and then levels out the center. This is where we keep all the hoops right here. We buy them from SRS in Indiana.
Yep.
So American made forged hoops, 6061 material. So same material as the center. The center is just a billet chunk that we obviously cut away on the mill.
Yep.
And this just comes ready to go. So we'll slap those together. Crazy sizes.
Nice and polished up.
Yeah, all polished. Everyone wants polish. Some people will paint them. We got some really funky skinny ones.
Oh damn! Shit. That's got to be 26 inch or 28, surely.
28 by 9.
Yeah,
you were pretty close.
Pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, those are 14
wide.
26
damn.
by 12.
There's some chunky sizes.
These cost us a lot of money too.
Yeah, no
People
doubt.
always wonder
doubt.
why are forged wheels so expensive? It's like we have to buy this in bulk.
Yeah.
We got to buy a pallet of these.
That's wild.
And hopefully you guys buy them. But yeah, this is pricey stuff right here, and but we're proud to offer it because, like I said, it's a premium thing. Back here is where we do trailer wheels in bulk. Trailer wheels and tires, not the sexiest product, but you need it. We'll get you fitted up now with your stuff.
Oof, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Where you got them hidden?
Yeah.
A special batch.
Yeah, the secret.
Back to the start.
Yeah. This is the secret stash right here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's in the video somewhere.
Yeah. That's cool though. We get to see the different colours now on the wagon. And all right,
Cool.
So what are we gonna do? We've got to fit some tyres up. And
Yeah, we're gonna figure that out.
Figure that out. So we'll cut to being outside with some tyres on them, and
movie magic here.
we'll get into the good bit. All right, wheels on. How goddamn good does this look? That is absolutely popping. And we were stoked at the silver and the gunmetal, like actually seeing the difference.
Which one we like more?
We can't decide.
We don't know. Like the silver really surprised me. Like how tough but like sporty it looks. And on these tires, it just looks wild.
They got the fat 285 Vitals sitting on the back, the 255 Alinos on the front, but it's just. I see the silver is racy. The gunmetal's more like tough, like aggressive and like not in your face, but like just it's got the right curves.
We never had a thin, spokey wheel like this before, so I'm excited to see something from us that this is different. Like with the lip profile, I've always wanted to do a TE style like lip, Graham Light style lip. We never had something like that, and man, this came out
so good. So hot. Make sure you bang a comment down below and let us know what your favorite color is, and then if this is now your new favorite Kansei wheel. That's it. Thanks for the tour, appreciate it.
Yeah,
and thanks for the support.
Oh yeah, of course.